Okay, there's a little break in the shower activity which could change at any minute, but let's take a walk around camp and show you around a little bit. Okay, so this is the landing area. You can see I really couldn't find a good spot to hang the food bag. This was about the best I could find. You can see it's kind of a rough landing. It's all rocks. But what I discovered after being here half a day is that down this path on the back side of the site there's kind of a marshy area, and there's a place to pull your canoe in there. This is not the tent site. You're not allowed to camp here. You have to follow the signs and go up there to the tent site, which is up in the trees on that knoll. You can see the woods here is really nice. There's paper birch, lots of pines, very pretty. Getting a good breeze here now because probably another shower is coming in, and you can see how beautiful Round Lake is. So I plan on tomorrow cutting across over there and then going up that shore, following along. This campsite's all along that shore, and then up to the north end of the lake. And I had already gone about halfway up on this side, and I checked out sites 2 and 3. Okay, so let's take a look at the campsite. So you carry your stuff up this path, and there's some nice spots. I sat yesterday over here to overlook the lake. Keeps you in the breeze, keeps the bugs off of you. I'll probably try and do that again today, but obviously I'm going to have to retreat sometimes because of these on and off showers. Here's the campsite. There's a nice fire ring. Somebody rigged up a bench with that log. All this wood was here when I arrived. Of course, it's all wet now. It doesn't do much good. I rigged the hammock and tarp over here. So this is the Warbonnet Thunderfly tarp, and you can see I have the pole mods, and I've been messing with that. Finally came up with something that works with just the shock cord with a knot on the end, and I just looped that through there, and that held up through that gusty wind storm that came last night and rain. So that worked really well. I've got the doors turned back now. I just use a little binder on the end there to hold them, and then they can fold down and clip together, and then I can tie them off to the tree or stake them down. Got a continuous ridge line. I got that from Dutch, and the standard buckles that came with the hammock there. I did rig up the release cord that comes with the buckles now, so we'll give that a try when I take it down. I'm really satisfied with this setup. Works really great. It's a snake skin that I use. I don't know where I got that, I forget. Maybe hammock gear. But the tarp goes into there so it deploys really quick. Okay, and then this is the Warbonnet Ridge Runner double layer hammock. You can see the built-in bug net, of course. I got a little ridgeline bag up there that I just stick some things in at night. And then I don't have my top quilt. I have a hammock gear top quilt with me. I didn't bring that. I have a pine down blanket in there that I got from Massdrop. I use that in the summer, and that's a climate pillow. Really comfortable. I like that. It's big, and it's inflatable, so you can adjust it. Really comfortable. This is from 2QZQ, the under quilt protector. This works really nice, and that's the Ridge Creek XL 20 degree underquilt. Really satisfied with that. So that's my setup. So when we get to the shoulder seasons, I bring the top quilt, the hammock gear top quilt, and I can always supplement that with clothing, or even bring the pine down blanket and stick it inside that. And I do have a liner also that I can use with that. This works really well, and you can see this setup. So I'm really satisfied with this, and I'm starting to get it dialed in now. It's the second season, so it's all fine-tuning at this point. And this is the Nemo bug-out shelter, which I've had. I haven't used it much. This year, when I'm canoe camping, I take this, and it's really nice. You can see netted sides. I bring, since I'm canoe camping, I can bring 2 poles. Got those on Amazon. They're made by Green Elephant, and they telescope, so on. The bug-out shelter is great because this is the 9x9. This is not even the biggest one, which is, I believe, 12x12. And you just tie it out to 2 trees, and it's got a double zipper on each of these corners. So you can actually run a hammock through there. I haven't tried it yet, but one of these trips I'm going to do that. I'm going to run my hammock through there, so and see how that works. And so you can see, and then inside I've got a mantis chair and an alp stool. The chair I usually take out and have that down by the lake. It's in there now because of the weather last night. And then the Helinox folding table, really like that. Makes it really easy for cooking and other things in there. And the rest of the gear is in there. Okay. So my PFD is the NRS Chinook. I've had this for many years. Really like it. It's comfortable, lots of pockets. So I'm probably never get another PFD because I've used that for many years. This pack is an earth pack, 35 liter. I put all of my shelter stuff in there except the Nemo. So everything with the hammock, the tarp, the underquilt, the top quilt, all that stuff fits inside of there. So I just pull that one pack out and everything's in there. Use the MSR pocket rocket stove. I take that backpacking. I used to take the Peak 1 with me, the Coleman Peak 1, but I like this pocket rocket so much I use it canoe camping now. It used to be just a backpacking stove. And this is the 2QZQ shelf, tree table shelf. So I use that for cooking when it's not buggy and I can do the cooking outside. But I like that because you can put it up at eye level and just do all your cooking right up on there, and the pocket rocket fits up there nicely. This is a Sea to Summit 6-liter water bag. I fill this up at home with clean water, and this will get me through, well, it's not empty yet, and we're now in, I would say, day 2.5 because the first day wasn't a full day. And I've got 2 canteens full of water inside the Nemo, and this still has quite a bit left. So this will get me through today and probably part of the day tomorrow. And then I bring a filtering system for water after that. So that works out really well. Okay, let's take a look around the site. We'll walk around a little bit. Sun is peeking out. It's in between showers. So this was disappointing. No camping here. I was going to rig my hammock up here. This would have been ideal between this tree and this tree, or I probably could have gone between that tree and one of these trees over here. So when I get out of here, I'm going to stop down at the ranger headquarters in Whitney, and I'm going to talk to them about the rules for hammock camping. I'm hoping maybe it's different. But that was kind of disappointing because I spotted that location right away as a place to put the hammock with this nice view from here. I mean, check out these trees here. I mean, this mix of white birch and the pines. Just really nice. So in the fall, I could see myself coming back here in the fall because all those birch are going to be turning. You have all that color in between the pines. And just check out this view of the lake here, how nice it is. This is where I sat yesterday. I took lots of pictures. It's just beautiful, this little knoll in here. And I plan on fishing some of these little bays. Today's going to be tough because of the on again and off again showers. The water's not real rough today, so that wouldn't be a problem. But I do go do some fishing, maybe later today towards evening when it's supposed to calm down. Then I'll do that. So you can see this is a really nice site. I'm glad I came back to it. Oh, I forgot to show you the toilet. They call it the toilet. Well, that's what the sign is. It's a privy, but it has no sides. So it's just a short walk down this path. And it's right there. I don't think you want to look inside. But this is good. I like that the DEC is doing this because it prevents all the cat holes all over the place. See, the woods is pretty thick going back there. So, just really nice campsite. That's why I have not minded spending a couple of days here. It's very pretty, and with the breeze coming off the lake, you got that western exposure. It basically keeps the bugs down as much as they're going to be down this time of the year. I'll show you where the actual canoe landing is. View. An island right there. So site number 11 is a cross. It's on the other side of that island. So tomorrow I'm just going to head straight across there, go along the shore, and then up that west shore. So the actual landing is back here, and what I did was I landed there on the rocks, which was pretty difficult unloading, and then yesterday I just carried the canoe back here. This is not a campsite, tent site, although it looks like people have done that before. So the outlet is back there. So, well, that's actually the inlet that comes from Little Tupper. So that's the way I came in. Okay, so I'll show you where I carried the canoe back here. I'll show you where the landing is. They should mark it, I think. See, the sun just pokes out every once in a while. It's fine. Temperature is great. It's in the 60s. It's very comfortable. Just got to deal with these occasional showers. So this is where I'm thinking of coming back and just doing some fishing back in here. So you see, this is the landing area. You can't even see it. I cruised right by it and didn't even notice it. And that is the inlet from Little Tupper. And that line of pine trees there, that's the road that goes to the Little Tupper, this ranger station at Little Tupper. So the road is right in the middle of all those pine trees. And the put-in is somewhere back there. It's a very short paddle, maybe 20 minutes, something like that, to get to here.